Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NASHAHIRA binti NASIR and my meter number is 00779. I will start the practicum report presentation with the introductions. Next is a background of the ADYA Hotel KUAH Langkawi. It's situated in the center of KUAH Town Commercial Zones, and it was the name best for staff accommodation in Langkawi by the Langkawi International Tourism Awards in 2015. And the structure of ADYA Hotel is influenced by the Morocco, which has elegant glass exterior with a dash of modern Malaysian culture. And ADYA Hotel is fully owned by the Pemodalan Kedah Berhad and officiated by the His Majesty of the Yang di-Pertuan Agong of Malaysia, which is Tunku Abdul Halim Shah Ibni Almarhum Sultan Bali Shah, and it's opened its door in January 2015. Next is the vision, mission, and objective of the ADYA Hotel KUAH Langkawi. The vision is to become a world-class Islamic concept in Malaysia and also internationally. The mission is we provide exclusive service for all hotel guests, especially to achieve satisfaction based on the Sharia. And the objective is aims to provide comfortable facility with excellent service from the heart, and also to develop a growth of Islamic concept in the hotel. Next is the organizational structure of the ADYA Hotel KUAH Langkawi. As you can see, the general manager is Encik Sheikh Muhammad Firdaus Sheikh Putra, and the operational manager as well as the maintenance manager is Encik Muhammad Nazir bin Hussein, and the rest of is the head of departments. Next is the product and service offered by the ADYA Hotel KUAH Langkawi. First is accommodations. ADYA Hotel KUAH Langkawi offers 207 room comfortable and well appointed various type of guest room, and all room has a private balcony. The room is in category is include superior town view, the deluxe sea view, executive junior suite, premier suite, and also perdana suite. And the floor for room is start from floor 3 until floor 12. And every room has complete with the facilities such as TV, mini fridge, telephone, hair dryer, iron, and ironing board. And also prayer mat and Quran, as well as the ADYA Hotel Langkawi is in the Islamic concept. Second is dining. Main place for dining is at Jelapa Restaurants. Why I said the main place is it serves all dining from the breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And the Jelapa Restaurant is an open concept dining, which is a perfect place for the guests to relax and chill out with the family and friends. And the breakfast is start from 7 a.m. until 10:30 a.m. and it's a buffet concept. Meanwhile, dinner start from 12 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. And in the dinner, we provide the a la carte, share out, and also steamboat. The second place is for dining is at Executive Lounge, which is located at the floor 12, and it is privileged for all suite room guests. And usually, it's used for the romantic dining course because it has a breathtaking views. In as the guests can see the Mahat Tower view. Next is a recreational facility. It is located at the second floor. The facility provided by the ADYA Hotel Langkawi is a fitness gyms. It's open from the 7 a.m. until 10 p.m. and it's occupied with the full gym equipment, although it in the small space. Second is ADYA Hotel also provide the swimming pool. And the swimming pool has two, which is the first is the open concept swimming pool, and the second is the female swimming pool, which is it gives a space for the private space for the Muslims, and it starts from the 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. And the third is a spa. It's open from the 10 a.m. until 10 p.m. Next is in a banquet meetings. It's located at the first floor, and the main function is work hall is a Langkawi ballroom, which is can hold up to 450 dinners. The main function hall is offer maximum flexibility for meeting, exhibition, and also banquet scenes. For example, in the Ramadan month, the ADYA Hotel Langkawi is provide the Ramadan buffets. It can cater in 500 guests at same time. Next is a SWOT analysis of ADYA Hotel. The first analysis is strength. The first strength of ADYA Hotel is a strategic locations. The ADYA Hotel is located at the heart of commercial district of the KUAH towns, and the supermarket, duty-free shop, bank and mosque are within walking distance. The public transportation is also easily reachable by the guests, so the guests choose the ADYA Hotel as their accommodations to stay during their vacations. And the other attractions nearby the hotel, ADYA Hotel is Mahat Tower, Haji Ismail Group complex, and also Jetty Terminal. To go there, it just take 10 minutes with the car. So it's a very strategic location of ADYA Hotel Langkawi. Second strength of ADYA Hotel is a strict policy. The ADYA Hotel is prohibit the alcohol at the hotel. So it really benefits towards the Muslim religions. Is line with with its mission, which is to uphold the cultural and religious traditions of Malaysia. As a result, the guests who really emphasize with the alcohol, really emphasize with the alcohol will choose the ADYA Hotel Langkawi as their accommodation because they will feel safe to use the facility such as cup and plates, because they show that they are free from the alcohol. Next is a weakness analysis. The first weakness of the ADYA hotel is staffing limitations. After COVID-19, the hotel can only hire a few staff due to the shortage of the money. So mostly now the hotel most are hired part-time workers and also interns for the operations. So it make the skill shortage due to the lack of the personnel with the necessary expertise. So as you know, the part-time worker and intern can result to the high turnover because the existing staff need to teach back the new staff about the operations. And with the short staff, it may result to the employee tiredness and also employee turnover, especially for the F&B department and also housekeeping department. For example, during my internship at the housekeeping departments, I need to do overtime 2 times per week because the staff in the housekeeping department has only 11 staff, so there is shortage of the staff to clean the room before the check-in time. Next is a several inconsistencies of the ADYA Hotel Langkawi. The inconsistent in the response to the complaint made by the guests. It may be due to the miscommunication between the departments, which make the delay of the service. For example, it takes time to repair the sink stuck, and sometimes the maintenance staff does not repair at all about the sink stuff, which make the guests does not satisfied with the service provided by our hotel. Next is the opportunities analysis of ADYA Hotel. The first opportunity is growing domestic tourism. After COVID-19, most local tourists only travel in the Malaysia because they want to give advantage to grow up again the hospitality industry. So to increase the sale and revenue, the ADYA Hotel use promotions and exclusive deals to draw in the local traveller, especially the Langkawi citizens. For example, the hotel give a promotions to the Langkawi citizen for 1 night stay vacations for only 290 ringgit per night without the breakfast. So it's a good attractions or good approach made by the hotel to attract the guests to support the local hotel. Next is a partnership with the travel agency. The hotel can, by creating partnership with the travel agency and online booking portals such as Agoda and Booking.com, it can assist. It can boost the exposure and reservations of about the hotel at the Hotel Langkawi. The hotel may reach new market such as group tours and also corporate reservations. For example, my passion groups from the China is one of the group tour. They are always booking at the ADYA Hotel Langkawi as their accommodations while holiday at the Langkawi. Next is a trip analysis. The first trip is environmental and climate concerns. Due to Langkawi is an island and tourists can access to Langkawi by the ferry or by the airplanes. So the Langkawi is really depends to the weather. So if the weather is not in a good conditions, it can interfere the hotel operations. For example, in the middle of the September, Langkawi is experience a bad weather which caused the no-show guests at the hotel, which results to the decrease of the revenue. The next is the intense competitions. As you know, there are many hotel, resort, and other lodging alternative is at the Langkawi. So it may rivalry competition among them. So potential guests may be drawn to the brand new or low cost budgets because they just go to the Langkawi to uh, to do the activity but not a stay. So the guests, it can give a disadvantage to the other hotel because guests will choose the cheap hotel as their accommodation. Next is the recommendation to improve the service. The first is the hotel can do a training and development programs. The hotel can upscaling the current employees in the digital system, hospitality, and also customer service. By the program, the staff can do a multitasking, which is they can do any work or job scope at the same time. For example, the staff can be a bartender and the cashier at the same time. The second recommendation is the hotel can do a collaborations with the influencers and also bloggers. The blogger and influencer usually have a device following that include people who have traveled abroad. Uh, the hotel can reach a large audience, which is the people who may not familiar with the hotel service. And the hotel may engage with the influencer to produce content such as film, IG story, and also blog to promote the hotel service. Since guests are more inclined to select a hotel suggested by their follow or trust, they may result to the reservation. Next is the tasks and duties in the housekeeping department. The tasks and duties is room cleaning and maintenance. The first is a daily cleaning, which is including the dusting, vacuum, mopping, and also sanitizing the place. Before start to clean the room, I need to mop in the front of the gas lift to make sure the gas lift is in a good smell. And for the vacuum, I need to vacuum the room starts from the balcony until the entrance of the rooms. And for the furniture, I need to wipe the furniture based on the clockwise. And before the end of my shift, I need to vacuum along the corridor to make sure there are no rubbish, small rubbish at the corridor. Next is a bathroom sanitations. I need to clean and sanitize the bathroom, ensuring fixture and spotless, towel are fresh, and toiletries are replenished. I need to use a multi-purpose liquid to wash sink to make sure there are no left smells left by the guests. And during the low occupancy, I need to do a bathroom cleaning project, which is I need to scrub the toilet wall and also to wipe the shower head. And next is a linen management. I need to change bed linens and towel according to the hotel schedules. And for the evening shifts, I need to collect the dirty linen at every floor, start from the floor 11 until floor 3. And then I need to distribute them to the types of the linen before to send to the capital laundry. Next is a guest service. The guest service is guest request. I need to attend to a special request from the guest, such as extra towel, pillow, or any specific cleaning instructions. And it's usually do in the evening shift. And it usually we are communicated by with the front office via the walkie-talkie if the guests have made a request. Next is a lost and founds. I need to manage the lost and found items according to the hotel policy, ensuring they are lodged, stored, and returns when the guests want it as soon as possible. The third task is collaborate with the other departments, which is coordination with the front office. We always communicate with the front office regarding room status, which is cleaning and maintenance, and any special requests from the guests. For the bus apps, we usually use for the checkout room status in the morning shifts, and walkie-talkie usually used in the evening shift to send a request. Next is a record keeping, which is I need to do a daily reports. I need to maintain daily logs of complete tasks, inventory uses, and any special requests or incident that occur during the shifts. For example, I need to summarize the request made by the guest and send it into the WhatsApp group to make sure the supervisor know what happened during the evening shift. Next is tasks and duties in the F&B departments. The first task is restaurant and bar operations, which is a menu knowledge. I need to in-depth knowledge of the menu, including ingredients, preparation method, and potential allergens to assist the guests to their choice, especially the vegetarian guests. I also need to alert about the promotions that happen in the restaurant so that I know what to promote to the guests. Second is drink preparations. I need to make a drink preparations based on the SOP. And second is the task is a customer service and guest interaction, which is guest engagements. I need to engage in the conversations with dinner to improve their eating experience, which is include the saying hello or solve any issue or problem during their dining experience. ADYA Hotel also provide the feedback papers to the guests so that they know what to improve to their service. And the third is banquet and meeting preparations, which is arrangement in the banquet. I also involved in the arrangement banquet for the events, and usually it be done in the first floor. Every banquet style have a different setup, and and during my internship, I know what to do to set up the banquet. Next task is a taking order. I need to make a suggestion based on the taste of the visitor, and I also need to take a food and drink order accurately to make sure there are no misunderstanding between me and also the guests. And before fire the order at the kitchens, I need to repeat the order to make sure the food is right. And the fifth task is serving food and beverage. I need to serve meals and drink in form, which is courteous manner, and I need to make sure the guests receive the exact things they are ordered. And the sixth task is a cleanliness. I need to alert if there are any dirty plate or cup on the tables to make sure the guests can put a new plates on the table. And after the guests left, I need to reset table with the first setting to guests they are arrived, especially during the breakfast occasion because the table is not enough to support all the guests. And I also need to make sure the eating room is neat and clean. And the seventh task is upselling and promotions. I also need to promote the menu of promotion at the lobby every day. and also to inform the guests of any special promotions, event or offer available at the restaurant, such as during the July, the ADYA Hotel made a new promotion which is ADYA Halal Mocktail, and this does promote for 3 months only. Next is an issue during industrial training at the ADYA Hotel Langkawi. The first issue is a slow room turnover. Because of the slow room turnover, the revenue of a hotel as well as the guest satisfaction rating may be suffer. The slow room turnover is happen because insufficient housekeeping staff. For your information, the housekeeping department has only 11 staff, which means every floor have just one staff to clean the rooms, which result to the room are unable to be ready on time for the check-in time, which is at the 3 p.m. And the second reason is inadequate linen supplies. Because of this problem, the staff have to reuse the linen that has been used, or the supervisor need to divide the linen equally at floor for each floor. The second issue is lack of food variety at Jelapa restaurants. Jelapa restaurant has a menu options are quite limited, and for the breakfast, the menu is the same, just different is the main menu. And the breakfast overly biased to one type of food such as Western or local menu. And on the feedback form, 90% guests has complaints about the limited range of foods, which make them feel they are not worth price for the breakfast. Next is strategy to solve the problem for slow room turnover. The first strategy is to increase the housekeeping staff. The housekeeping need to hire more staff or part-time workers to support the already staff to clean the rooms. By hired more staff, the total amount of time required to have the room ready for the new guests will decrease. And by adding more staff, the hotel can maintain the high cleaning standard without feeling rushed, because the staff can be more detailed to clean the room. Next is investing in additional linens. By add the additional linens, the housekeeping staff can quickly replace bedding and towel in room when there is enough of cleaning linens available without need to wait for the capital laundry to send a new linens. And by this investing, it can guarantee that rooms may be properly cleared and prepared based on the SOP. Next is a strategy to solve the problem for lack of food variety at Jalapa restaurants. The first strategy is to introduce the rotating menu for the breakfast. The F&B department can create weekly or seasonal rotating menus during for the breakfast, such as expand the menu from the Italian and Middle East cuisine for the breakfast. It can keep the dining experience exciting for the returning customer because there are variety of foods offered by the hotel. And the hotel also, for the rotating menu, the hotel also can increase the number of vegetarians, vegans, gluten-free, and also halal choice available on the menu to make variety of foods available for the breakfast. Second strategy is to partnership with the local supplier. By partnership with the local supplier, the hotel can provide more regionally sources and seasonal item on its menu, as supplier can supply the fresh produce such as seafood. By offer the fresh seafood, it can draw customers searching for a culinary experience and expand the variety of food selection for the buffet. Next is a lesson learned from the situations. For the slow room turnover, the first lesson is the importance of adequate staff. By having the adequate staff, the operation of the hotel can go smoothly and also avoid bottleneck in the availability of the rooms to make sure there are no out of the rooms. So by having the sufficient staff, it can also reduce the uh, employee turnover, and also the staff can don't have to do overtime work. And the second lesson is the guest experience is directly affected by the turnover. The impact, the check-in time and overall guest experience, which can cause the unhappiness among the guests, especially the guests for the long ride. And by ensuring room ready is in time, it can improve guest satisfaction and loyalty because they are satisfied with the service that are provided by the hotel. Second is a lack of food variety at Jalapa restaurant. The first lesson is the flexibility and adaptability are key for the success of the restaurants. The limited food might enhance the guest dissatisfactions, especially the repeated guests and also the long stay guests because they eat the same food every day. So in order to maintain its offer, the hotel should regularly update the menu to the guests. And more important is the hotel should know the food trends that happen in the hospitality industry to make sure that they can offer a lot of variety foods to the guests. The second lesson from the lack of food variety is the necessary to maintain a balance between cost control and offering a diverse menu, and the hotel should concentrate on finding reasonable price local food so that they can offer a variety of food at the hotel, and also to make sure that the food they are served is fresh so that it can improve the guest dining experience at the Jelapang restaurant. Next is a self-reflection. The first reflection is I can adapt to a dynamic work environments. Throughout my study at the university, I knew a lot about a theory, but during my practical here, I know about a real work environments. I can quickly adapt to other changing guest needs, personal demands, and diverse situations. So I become aware of a variable of adaptability to handle the pressure in the work environment. Second is it can enhance my communication skill. Good communication was essential whether handling complaints, teamwork, or consumer inquiries. Uh, Working at hotel require me to have interaction with the staff, supervisor, and also especially the guests, and indirectly improve my communication skill to talk with a lot of people. I know how to handle the complaint and how to work in the group. And the next is I able to handling customer feedback and criticisms. I learn how to respond constructively to criticism from the good and negative comment. By that, I knew how to remain calm and respond positively to the feedback of the guests. For example, during in F&B departments, I encounter with the guests who are angry because the delay of the room service. So what I do is I ask nicely what he is order, and what when time is his order, so I can ask to the kitchen departments about the foods whether it be ready or not. And after that I apologize to him because of delay, and tell him how long to serve the foods. So by encountering the problem, I know how to handle the problem with calm, and also how the importance of the pay attention to the guest needs. Next is a relevancy of the organization with my program and my expected goals. The first relevance is to apply the theoretical concept at class into the practice in a practical setting. For example, topic like survey management, guest relations are uh, directly applicable to the day of the operations. So I know how to adapt to the in the hotel in the work environment. The second is skill developments are aligned with my program. I gain a variety of hard and soft talents, and these skills include the problem solving, communication, teamwork, and also the management. So it helped me a lot about the uh, fundamental ability required for the efficient hotel operation management. And the third is expose me to the latest trend in the hospitality industry, which is very important for understanding global trends discussed in my program. So the hotel listen on cultural sensitivity, environmental friendly travel help me better grasp in for the hospitality trends that happen in the hospitality industry. For example, at the hotel practice go green bottle uh, for the eco-friendly travel. Next is the organization's management readiness to incorporate and my suggestion and difficulty that I have encountered. The first difficulty is no complement, which is cheese for foods. The restaurant is not provide the cheese as the complement for the foods. And as you know, the Europe citizens use a cheese for their compliments for the foods. So one day, the guests from the Europe uh, make a complaint about about the cheese, and he is a long stay guest. So he asked why the restaurant does not serve the foods. So and he wants for the next day the restaurant provide the cheese as the compliment for the foods. No matter what happens, he wants the cheese at the bar. So what I do is I tell the supervisor about situations, and I make suggestions that restaurant need to provide cheese as the compliments to make sure that uh, guests from Europe is satisfied with our our service. Second difficulty is inconsistency in arrangement and number of amenity in the rooms. What I find is every staff is arrange the amenity difference between each other. For example, at the floor 9, the soap that I must put in the bathroom is 2, but at the floor 5, I need to put 3 soap in the bathroom. So I don't know what to follow. Uh, about the arrangements. So during my meeting with the supervisor and other staff, I make the suggestions, and lastly, the supervisor coordinate the use of amenity in the rooms so that every room the guests can get the same amount of the amenities.